Yo, what's up, guys? So today we're going to be talking about Mona. First off, let's start with the artifacts. Since Mona has a lot of different artifacts, I'm just going to generalize it as much as I can. So first off, you're gonna have like four main sets. This is the way you want to look at it. First off is gonna be Wanderer's Troop. You can run any of these as a four-piece except Gladiator. So you can do a four-piece Wanderer's Troop. Obviously, you want to be running this if you're running a reaction build, so Vaporize or Electrocharged. For four-piece Heart of Depth, this is more of a main DPS build, and for Noblesse, obviously support build. You don't want to use this particularly on Mona if you have like a Bennett using it as well, because it was kind of go to waste. So if you do have a Bennett using this, you kind of want to go Noblesse and let's say a Wanderer's Troop or Heart of Depth. Wanderer's Troop is probably best for reaction damage build, but if you just want main consistent damage, you want to go for a Heart of Depth. If you don't care about your burst damage, you just want to go maybe Heart of Depth and Wanderer's Troop, just for a strong reaction build. If you want like a good middle of that, you can do Heart of Depth and Gladiator, or Noblesse and Gladiator, Troop Gladiator. You can pretty much combine all these four sets pretty much however you like, depending on what you guys want to build. So I think it's a pretty good general way of putting it. Alright, and now for the timepiece. You do want attack, energy recharge, or elemental mastery, depending on what substats you're lacking. So if you're lacking attack, you want more attack. You don't want to be running a 1300 attack Mona. It's not going to really work out for you. If you guys have a lot of attack, you can go maybe energy recharge or elemental mastery. Energy recharge is really good since you do get some more 100 damage from our passive. Elemental mastery is good if you want to do a burst damage build, but keep in mind that you have to have a good amount of energy recharge and attack if you want to be going the elemental mastery main stat. It's not usually recommended because a lot of people usually have a lower end substats, but if you are, very lucky or big whalen, then you can do that. The cup is obviously hydro damage, no other option there. And critical damage or critical rate, depending on your substats, you do want to go for a 1 to 2 ratio. So just keep that in mind. For substat priority, you do want to do critical rate, critical damage is your top priority, energy recharge, and then elemental mastery. Alright, and now for weapons, we do have the Scoured Atlas, Memory of the Dust, and the Lost Prayer. Now, Lost Prayer does give critical rate out of the three, and the thing with this one is you have to be on the field to gain the stacks. Once you do gain them, it's actually really good, but it's a little bit hard because of the reaction. You have to switch off and on for reactions. Memory of Dust and Scoured Atlas are both attack percent. Now, they are still really good, in some cases even stronger than Lost Prayer, but honestly, whichever one you guys have, just stick it on your Mona and you'll be okay. But for the 4-star weapons, we're looking at the Solar Pearl and the Withus. If you guys are looking for more of an energy recharge, you can go for Favonius. I don't really recommend going for Sacrificial. Also, just keep that on your Sucrose. But if you guys are desperate, then just go ahead and go for that. Mount Palmer is going to be the free-to-play option. And yeah, that's all we have for the weapons. Alright, so we're going to go over the team comps from Mona. There's too many to go in detail, so I'm just going to go generally over every single one. First off, we do have the freeze comp. This is usually done with 2 cryo and like a Ganyu main DPS somewhat. The main idea of this team comp is just to extend Mona's duration on her ultimate, her damage boost duration. Basically, you just apply cryo, use Mona's ultimate, and you just hit him, and your damage will be increased, and you'll be good to go. Alright, so now we have the Vaporize build. There are 2 ways of playing this one out. First is with Sucrose, just to get as much ultimate damage as possible. If you guys know like I guess you could say the perfect ult damage, where you swirl with Sucrose and then Vaporize with Mona. I will go into a little bit more detail on that in just a second, just because it's better to show you a visual than talk about it. And the other way of doing this is just going Venti. And basically apply pyro on the enemy, and then use Venti's Q to swirl the pyro and just to keep it going, and charge attack with Mona. That can also work. Alright, and for electro charged team composition, you do want obviously a person who can constantly apply electro. So Faisal, Beidou, Lisa, all that can work perfectly fine. You can pretty much run whatever here. I like Xingshu, so I use Xingshu. You can probably run a Bennett, although that will kind of mess up your reactions. But anyways, just the whole idea of this one is just for AoE electrocharge damage. Pretty straightforward, and just throw facial down and have fun with Mona. Alright, so we're just gonna go over the stats real quick of what you need. For Mona, you kind of want to go Noblesse and let's say Wanderer's Troop. Unfortunately, my Noblesse set is only HP and energy recharge. Previously on my Zhongli and Bennett, and a healing bonus and critical rate, which does not really help me. So I'm just gonna be running this one for now, the Wanderers and the Heart of Depth. It's not gonna be the most damage, but it should be fine. We're currently running 70% and 158% as stats and level 6 on everything. For Bennett, you do want a 5-star weapon. The Qualifonia is kind of preferred. And just level 8 is fine. You guys can just level it up even further. And you can even crown him if you'd like. Very good investment on Bennett. And next for your Sucrose, you want to have as much elemental mastery as possible. Obviously 300 isn't really that good. You'll kind of want to have around 500. Sacrificial Fragments is really nice as well to use here. You do want to have 4-piece Viridescent Veneer, and you want to have Elemental Masteries on something just to boost it even further beyond. But let me show you the general idea of this. Actually, I really hope the rain doesn't interfere. I might have to redo this. Alright, so he has Hydro on him, so we swirl that. I think, yeah, it's gonna mess with it. Okay, let me restart this. Alright, so we're trying this perfect thing with Mona. I assume it's gonna be around 100k damage, I'd like to say. So we swirled, and now we Q. Make sure Pyro is on him. We ult, Vaporize, and then we wait a bit. And then we E. 100k damage. Yeah, so I figured. Basically, if you guys want to make this a little bit higher, obviously you want to go Noblesse. And you want to do higher talent levels on Bennett, and you want to be running Elemental Mastery on Sucrose. Alright, so we're going to try this again one more time. Alright, probably shouldn't have used the ultimate, should I? Okay, so basically just Vaporize. I mean, not Vaporize, apply Hydro. Swirl. Apply Pyro. Wait a few seconds. Oh, 141k. It's a little better. I think the Cryo Regifine has a little bit less defense. That's why the extended the damage. I didn't really do anything different. But yeah, it's a good showcase to show you guys how to actually do it. Alright, just don't mind me. I'm just going to be making a quick thumbnail. Just go over here, do this. Good old floor 7. Alright, thank you, 250k, and I'm out. Alright, and now just gonna show some gameplay of Mona. So this is a Vaporize team that I was initially talking about. So you want to apply Pyro to everybody. Pop a Ventiol. I did that completely wrong, but it's fine. And then just spam charge attacks. You get around 30k each. Vaporize. Boom, boom, and he's dead. Pretty nice. 50k, just normal charge attack. You know, no big deal. This guy, just get him out of here. This is basically how I use Mona. I don't actually know how just like the general way that normal people use Mona, but it's probably gotta do something with something like this. Alright, and as always, if you guys do enjoy this content, make sure you like the video and sub to the channel. That is going to be it for this video tonight. Thank you for watching, and I'm out. Peace.